Bandicoot! Welcome back to another video where I take a second look at a certain video game. So today it's gonna be well, here it is, Crash Bandicoot, the world of Cortex. Yup. And I gotta say, I talked about this game so many times, including on my retrospective of it about a while ago, you gotta believe. Yeah, so here we're celebrating 25 years of it. So here we are. And you gotta admit, Uka is really badass with his model. Yeah, as you can see, I have the GameCube version and not the Xbox version because Angelina has it, and not the PS2 version of it because, well, you know, you get the point. So this game is pretty underrated, I gotta say. Here, the story begins with Uka scolding Cortex and his minions once again for his foil plans. So Cortex has a secret weapon in development, but it can't demolish anything without harnessing his power. Uka suggests releasing the elementals and put it into the secret weapon. Back on Earth, there were natural disasters happening left and right. Aku strayed of his brother being the culprit, only to realize his evil scheme. Crash must then set out to collect 5 crystals in each time twister to stop Cortex and his goons. So we actually get a first appearance of Crunch Bandicoot, none other than, because, you know, he wants to destroy Crash Bandicoot all by himself, but he needs to be accompanied by an elemental master. Rocco, who is voiced by Thomas F. Wilson, who plays many SpongeBob characters, and like Flats the Flounder, Tattletale Strangler, Herb Starr, known as Patrick Starr's dad, and Stinky. He's also known as Biff from Back to the Future. And also he's accompanied by Wawa, who is voiced by Arlie Ermy, who has actually, may he rest in peace, who has voiced many soldier roles like in Full Metal Gear, and of course Sarge from Toy Story, might I add. Yeah, he's playing many military soldiers as well. And then we have Pyro, who is voiced by Mark Hamill, the Joker, and Luke Skywalker, not forgetting Malifaux from Dawn of the Dragon. Yup. And then we have Lolo, voiced by none other than Jess Harnell. Yup, who would make his real debut in Crash Tag Team Racing, not counting this game. So this is actually his guest appearance, as a matter of fact. So yeah. Oh, and I gotta admit, no one likes these vehicle levels, especially in Crash 3 Warped. Yep. I'll say. Get it? So yeah, absolutely. So I'll be making videos where I take a second look sometime soon. So yeah, but on the same system and not counting 2 different system reviews, which is Crash Insane Trilogy on Switch and Crash Insane Trilogy on Xbox One, might I add. Yeah. So here we are. Oh, and you actually get to race the past bosses in place of the Lab assistants. Yep. I'll say. Get it? Sorry for, here we are. Oh, and I'm sorry I used a computer voice for one of my videos. I'm sorry. I like Marvel's Ultimate Alliance. I love it. I love it to death. Yep. So here we are. Oh, and so the load times, which were extremely long on the PS2 version, the first edition, are fixed in the Xbox version, which Angelina, my girlfriend Angelina, has, as well as the GameCube version, which is what I have, as a matter of fact. Yeah. So yeah. The Xbox and GameCube versions, both of them, are the definitive versions. Both of them, might I add. So you could tell by the GameCube being different poly, yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah, the textures look underrated, might I say. Most fans don't like them. So here we are, and I actually like this version of Wrath of Cortex because I'm a Nintendo person, might I say, yeah. And I'm also a PlayStation and Xbox person as well. So yeah, I'm a Nintendo person mostly, and here's the warp room of Pyro, the fire elemental. Yep, and he's considered the leader of the elementals, might I say. So here we are. And there's Dingodile, and instead of lab assistants, he's in the atmosphere levels, which are pretty cool, might I say. Crash has to avoid Tiny, Dingodile, and Entropy, minus Engine. So yeah, Engine only appears in the Jeep levels, as well as the flying levels, might I say. Only Engine. And also the other three, might I say. So yeah. Oh, and might I say, this game was originally going to be called Crash Bandicoot Worlds, but they scrapped it, might I say. So yeah. Oh, and might I add, you could also get this box way in the distance. Yeah, using this little block. Get it? See what I just did there? The cube, GameCube, get it? I just cracked myself up. So yeah, absolutely. This game is fantastic, might I say, and underrated, might I say. So cool, as a matter of fact. And you also get to play as Coco, might I add. And I gotta say, Bonsai, no complaints about it. Because it's the best Coco level out there. Yep. So yeah, and it's one of my favorite levels. Yeah, I'll have to work on top 10 favorite Crash Bandicoot levels in all Crash game, out of all the Crash games. Yep. Might I say, yeah. Pretty cool. So absolutely. Okay, I'll stop saying that. So here we have, oh, and don't you remember Fahrenheit Frenzy? That flaming level with lots of hot stuff? Yup. And these characters get to talk in the loading screens as well. The cutscenes before the levels, might I say. Yup. Including the Elemental Masks, Dr. Cortex, and Crunch, none other than. Yep. So cool. Oh, and how could I also forget? It also, other than Crash Wrath of Cortex on Xbox and GameCube, the Huge Adventure also released earlier that year. Cool. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, might I say, yeah. The Huge Adventure is, as well as Wrath of Cortex on GameCube, as well as Angelina believes that the Xbox version is also pretty cool, yeah. My girlfriend, might I say, yeah. I already did a game episode with her a while back, so yeah, young me got to do it, yeah. Like 26-year-old me, yeah. And PlayStation, Sega, and Nintendo were in competing positions with Crash, Sonic, and Mario, beginning with Crash 1 and ending with Crash Bash, with the PS1 era of Crash games, yep. So then we got Crash Bandicoot, the Wrath of Cortex, might I say. And Naughty Dog wasn't in charge of this anymore, starting with Crash Bash. And Traveler Tales got the development got the job to do this game, yep. And also Eurocom did the GameCube version, which would explain a lot, converted by Eurocom, yeah. It's almost identical to its predecessors, might I say. That's what it says, yeah. A lack of innovation and resilience upon the tried and the true make Crash Bandicoot the Wrath of Cortex more of an upgrade to the PlayStation games than a new experience, which is what another fan said. Yep. Another comment was slightly kinder. Every little morsel of platforming goodness in the Crash Wrath of Cortex has already been done. Yep. So yeah. And then the last comments we done to death on the PlayStation, might I say. Yeah, sorry I forgot to complete it. It was in a hurry. Yep. I can see it with my own eyes. Yeah. And these cutscenes before the chamber is pretty cool, might I say, including the cutscenes before the levels. Yep. Might I say. So cool. Ooh. I gotta say, Cortex's million teeth is pretty hysterical. Yep. You'll be laughing hysterically, might I say. Never mind, it's good. It's fine with me. I like Nintendo stuff, especially Xbox and PlayStation, might I say. Soon, I'll probably get the new Xbox system as well as the PlayStation 6 consoles. Who knows? Yeah. So, yeah. Absolutely. Pretty good, might I say. And you better watch out for that badass dragon and those bastard rhinos, yeah. Son of a bitch. You know. So, yeah. And never mind. And TVPG. Don't forget. All my game episodes are rated TVPG. So yeah, that counts. Yeah. Oh, and the atmosphere and the mech levels, might I say, are pretty cool. But the atmosphere is pretty awesome, as well as the mech. Yep. In which a red and swimming levels come back, might I say, and the yellow submarine is good. Yeah, pretty good, might I say. And you better watch out for that red spiked mine. Yep, as well as the eel, which they also added in the anglerfish as well, similar to Big the Cat in Sonic Adventure DX and Adventure Regular. Yeah, original Adventure. Yeah, I usually play Sonic Adventure on GameCube, which is what I like to say, Sonic Adventure DX. Yeah, I don't mind the GameCube version. It's pretty great. Yeah, some people call it lame, but I actually like Sonic Adventure DX on the GameCube. Yep, it's awesome. As well as Wrath of Cortex is on the GameCube is also awesome, as well as, you know, the boss fights. Rocco is pretty solid, yeah. Even if you count the sneak shoes, is pretty solid, yeah. Might I say, yeah. So, absolutely. Pretty good, yeah. And also, there are 5 more. The belly flop, which is locked behind Bonsai Bonsai, if you get the red gem in Crash and Burn, and also the other 4 are locked behind boss fights, like double jump is Wah-Wah, spin attack, double spin is Pyro, and bazooka is Wah-Wah, and Crash Dash is Crunch and Cortex, and Uka Uka, might I say. Yeah. And hanging can be slow, but I don't mind. You can, in time trials, you get to hit something, and Aku Aku will lose a hit, as well as you get to let go of the hanging bars, and you can run fast quickly. Yeah. And pressure is pretty hard. Yeah. It's a crap version of engine. Yeah. As a matter of fact. Oh, and this level is actually pretty cool, might I say. It's Cortex Vortex. Yup. So yeah. I gotta say, pretty awesome, yeah. And the snow levels are cool. The lab levels are pretty cool, yeah. Including this one, yeah. Including the jetcopter, yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, the jetcopter. It's cool, yeah. Oh, and check it out. The gauntlet which is what they use nighttime for Coco, which is a Coco version of the gauntlet, yeah. So, absolutely. I like that. It's pretty cool. They get their own medieval levels of that style, yeah. Oh, and spoilers ahead. Skip to 7:36. Yep. After collecting all the crystals, Cortex and Crunch get to try to defeat Crash as well, bringing back all the elemental masks with their powers and evil doing. Yep. And you use a bazooka to hit Crunch as well. Yeah, I did that, yeah. That's my gameplay on the Wii, which is what I did before I got to recomplete Twinsanity. Yeah, I'll probably take do a revisit of, as well as a second look of Twinsanity at some point, yeah. So yeah, who knows? I'll say. I got rid of all the extra Lion King Simba's Mighty Adventure game episodes. Yeah, there were a lot there, so I had to go with one as well. Yeah, never mind what I say. All right, so cool, and you get the blue gem, and as well as in my first gameplay of Arctic Antics. Yeah, and in the bad ending, Uka Uka reminds Cortex that he's collected the crystals, but not the gems, so he didn't say relics, might I say. So after collecting all the crystals and all the gems, all the rest of the gems and all the relics, might I say, yeah, you get to defeat Crunch once again, yeah. So, absolutely. Cool. Oh, and this game is pretty badass, I gotta say, and this is my 335th game episode ever made, for real this time, so, yippee! So, never mind, it's my 336, so, never mind, absolutely. Cool. Oh, and I actually In the good ending, Cortex replays how he failed the second time, and Uka Uka gets pissed off and shoots a laser at the part of the Cortex vortex, and then Crunch, waking up from mind control, escapes with Crash and Aku Aku, as well as Cortex and Uka Uka can escape pod. And then Crash, Coco, Pura, and Aku Aku live happily ever after with Crunch. And Crash and Crunch would eventually become housemates because they're guys and Coco is a girl living on her own house. Yep. Or Crunch can have his own house and Crash and Coco can have their own rooms. Yeah, as a matter of fact. And Cortex and Uka Uka are stranded in Antarctica. And do I think it's a great game? My opinion hasn't changed. It's a very great game, yeah. So, thank you all for watching. Definitely subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you all in my next video.
Hit subscribe! And don't forget to press the bell icon, you miserable bandicoots!